Prepare the wagon and make ready for your journey back into the Shroud. You feel a change. It's difficult to say if it's coming from the still distant mountain, or perhaps from the beginning. No matter. Whatever change has come, you will have to face it. But first, the Shroud, the Leviathan, and the Exemplar. You just hope your companions are ready. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Loki Oren, and we are back at it in Darkest Dungeon 2 with Pat Hand. And first of all, Kiryu and Catherine, continuing a long-running streak of our Highwayman and Grave Robber being amorous. Gotcha. Unfortunately, we knew we'd have an envious. We're not really using Purge for anything. Battlefield Medicine's a little annoying. Ounce of Prevention and Duelist Advance we're not really using either. But Pick to the Face we're using, so some of these skills matter. But regardless, let's get into it. And as the intro alluded to, we are playing on the Suffer No Sin patch. Actually, we're playing a couple of hot fixes into it. And it's kind of just a funny quirk of timing. I was at a wedding, and I get a Discord message from Rowan, who I'd previously done that duo run with, and he said, "Hey, have you seen the patch notes?" I'm like, "What patch notes?" So I go and look, and it's they just casually released the Vestal, and I guess we're just gonna have to deal with that. Oh, that's a hideous camera angle. There we go. All right, so where are we going first of all? Well, the lair's right there, and I've been kind of waffling back and forth of do I want to go to the lair. I think we're more than strong enough to take the Leviathan. I just don't know that I need to, because I really want to push through this as quick as I can and get to the Vestal. Get some Vestal gameplay going. So it's an extra mastery point to go to the creature den. We don't really care about slaying the Leviathan. Nothing he drops is really worthwhile. And creature den looks like it'll be pretty easy. There is some value in hitting that watchtower, but I don't know how much value that actually is. Regardless, we're gonna go to this cultist encounter first. I think we're just gonna get the old run started here. But yeah, very excited to play with the Vestal. It's definitely a character that I'm kind of curious to see how she translates over. I've spoiled myself a little bit. I've seen some of the some comments, some notes. Rowan's told me a little. I've heard about some of her mechanics, though I'll admit I haven't actually seen a whole lot with them. So I'm very interested to see how the Vestal plays out. The Vestal's interesting because she was hang on just a second. So we got non-ordained and ordained. I think we attack the ordained. Sorry, Fisherman's Lure coming in hot. Gotta love that. Fisherman's Lure always been very high performer this run. But the reasoning there was basically we can probably kill the non-ordained one just with casual damage. We're off by 2. We got pretty dang close. But the ordained one we would only be able to kill if Kiryu hit it. So, unfortunately in this case we didn't get either of them. But we tried, and that's what matters. But anyway, like I was saying, the Vestal was an interesting character because of... They were the subject of a lot of speculation. I think we knew the Vestal was coming. People had data mined it out in the files, so we did know that the Vestal was on her way, but there was speculation before that had been confirmed about whether the Vestal was likely to join, just given that in Darkest Dungeon 1, she was kind of just a healer. I know I know she had other skills. I know she did other things, but ultimately, like, her identity was party healer, and it didn't. You know, a lot of people felt like it didn't really mesh with what Darkest Dungeon 2 is all about, like kind of the setup. So it's very interesting. A lot of speculation going into, like, is the Vestal gonna fit in? If so, how? And ultimately, it seems like they found a way. And after this run, we'll definitely be going there and exploring it. But first, we got to finish Pat Hand here. And we're just, I mean, this Cultist battle after we get rid of the Heralds is really nothing to write home about. The only real trick is going to be trying to manage Baldwin's stress. Because he is just getting kind of punished here. And unfortunately, we can't even really use Battlefield Medicine because that's just more stress on top of it, which I don't know that we really want. Oh, well. Or Kiryu can get hit in the face. Oof. Now, this sucks because I think we're going to do this. Now, we do get the benefit here. I'm pretty sure Solemnity is going to be up here. Yeah, Solemnity is definitely up. So Solemnity is a 2-point stress heal and a big 31-point heal. So that really patches Baldwin most of the way back up. Death's Door. Dead of Night for the free heal. And Kiryu can finish the job. Boom. Nice and clean. So yeah, very excited to check out the Vestal. I hope you all continue to tune in and check that out with me. We'll take the relics. We don't care about Ceremonial Drum. Don't care about those other two. But we were looking for a serrated item, right? No, it can't be, right, it can't be the crow's feet because we've got the fisherman's net. Though, actually, the crow's feet might be the better ultimate item because I don't know if you can stun the, I don't know if you can stun the Focused Fault. I don't know if that's a thing. So, yeah. Alright, decision time. Alright. Party wants to go after the lair, and I kind of don't want to be a coward about it. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm not an enormous fan of it, but I think we're going to go for it. You know, I really don't want to lose Kiryu. We've invested a lot of time and effort into getting Kiryu to be what he is. But I think, you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. And I run away. I definitely run away from the Leviathan too much as a, like, I avoid that fight more than perhaps I should. Oh, wow. Hastened enemies. That's kind of rude. But we do have Clench and Claw coming back. Oof. Clench and Claw is double stun. Gotta love that. So if that's the case, then let's focus the guy who's not stunned. So front guy's definitely dead. This guy's almost dead. In fact, he will be dead to that. And we can Reflection and just start healing this stress off. The Silent Treatment continuing to be a very high performer here. You're just dead to dots, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Okay. Well. I mean, dead to dots just means we Reflection again. And I think we Battlefield Medicine. Does it heal? It does. But actually, we Indiscriminate Science because it's no stress gain and bigger heal. And, I mean, this guy's dead either way, but we'll finish him with the crit for the chance at a stress heal. Didn't get it. Oh well. Not to worry. And away we go. We are looking for more stimulating poultices if we can get our hands on them. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like any... Yeah, it doesn't look like we're very likely to see any more. Okay, that hoarder's kind of appealing. And there's that field hospital. So it sucks that we can't get to that field hospital. We would have gotten there if we hadn't gone to the lair. But there is this field hospital, which we can get to by giving up the mastery point of the creature den. And I do kind of want to get rid of Head in the Sand. And... but it's just Head in the Sand, and the... particularly for the focused fault, Baldwin's job is just to stay alive. Like, he really isn't being expected to deal damage at that point. His goal is just not to die. So I don't know that his action economy is going to matter if he gets blinded 15% of the time. You know, we just don't want him to die. All right. Well, Sacred Pier time. Oh, an ambush. That's always a good way to start. Well, unfortunately, I think Paracelsus is just gonna have to. Paracelsus is just gonna have to spend her turns moving because I don't know. Oof! Nice stun resist. That was Poet doing its job here. There's Head in the Sand triggering. Well, I say that, but she does have Noxious Blast. That takes care of him. I mean, he's stunned anyway, but, you know, we may as well make sure he dies. Alright. We can intimidate and keep the damage flowing. Eight, 15, okay. Dead. Wonderful. Reflection down some stress and just, that guy's gone. Both of the guys who stun are gone. Unfortunately, these guys were just in stealth, so we couldn't do a whole lot about it. Oof. That was a lot of stress gain. Did not like that. You're stunned, so let's just gack the guy that isn't stunned. Alright, now you can move back. Continue to strip the stress off this party. Make sure this guy's dead and gone. You're dead to that, yeah. And we'll go for the double crit here, which sometimes nets us a stress heal. Doesn't here, but we tried. Well, we're not going to run away from the first one. Oh, Docker, you say? Alrighty, this is the moment of truth. We got the captain, too. Well, 22 HP, 23 HP. You're pretty annoying, but your double turns means you're pretty vulnerable to just getting blighted out. So let's... The captain does some pretty gross stuff if we let him. So let's not. Let's, Ooh! 24-point crit. We like that. Whetstone's a little obnoxious. Nice! Punching that through is big. So unfortunately, the captain is going to live around, but we did finish the fishmonger off, which hopefully, yeah, the fishmonger's dead anyway. Good, good, good. Captain's dead too. I don't believe the captain has death blow. Nope. All right. Unfortunately, this does mean that Baldwin's just going to take one on the chin here, but we can work with that. And now we're just finishing the job here. And right before we head into the Leviathan, hey, if you're enjoying these videos, if you like what you see, why not leave the video a like? You know, comment if you got something to say, subscribe to stay in touch and see more. You know the drill. End of the day, it's about letting the YouTube algorithm know that I make content that you and people like you like to watch. And with that, we're not going to be able to get a heal off on him, unfortunately, so we're just going to have to finish the job. Alright, what are we playing for? Clarifying Poultice, I don't know that I care about. Smoke Bomb's actually kind of useful. Guarding Gauntlet's not going to move the needle much. Becking Call, not really moving the needle for us here. Sodden Sweater, that probably would have been useful going into this fight. Pristine Lure, just I don't think that's the one. I think there's a serrated item that is much better for us. It's the gloves. Sadly, we didn't get it, but let's face down the Leviathan. This grody-eyed looking thing. Alright, bunch of blinds out early. Guess we can take aim and stack up some extra crit tokens here. Definitely going to take our extra damage output there. All right. So there's the hand. Now we you know, Baldwin's got pretty good chance of not getting moved, so I think we just hope he doesn't get grabbed here. Oh, that's bad. That is not what we were looking for. Oh, crap. That was not what we were looking for in life. We need Baldwin back. Alright, at least the hand's immediately dead. Whew! That was bad. Ah, nice. The double dodge. Having Baldwin get grabbed there really scuffs up our formation because we don't have, like, point-blank shot or something in. Second round of blinds. Jeez. Well. At least Audrey's critting. Or, I keep saying Audrey, it's Catherine. At least Catherine is critting. Kiryu, on the other hand, is not. But we can make that work. Kiryu and Catherine are counting on you for damage dealing here. Let's reset up our Intimidate, and hopefully that means we keep the hand from going after anybody else. All right. There we go. Attaboy, Baldwin. All right, that should carry us home. 155 HP. You know, isn't nothing, but it is not enough to beat. I kind of want us to do this. You know. Nah, we need to. We'll worry about healing later. We need to punch the damage in here. Because this should be Death's Door. Nice. Yowza. Batter. That's okay. Clenching Claws. And I don't know if everyone else has noticed. I think that the stress icons have changed, which is kind of nifty. I think they improved the visibility. Woo! Kiryu with that 30% dodge. Gotta love that. Is it worth stalling here? I think it is. Holy crap, I never thought I'd be in the situation of getting to stall on the Leviathan here. Yeah, the stress gain is, well, that was cool. 16 versus 12. I think we'll accept the stress here. Oh, and he's stress resisted too, which is nice. So we could stress heal again, and I think we will not. Boom, Baldwin with the kill. Whew, that was a smooth Leviathan. Even with Baldwin getting grabbed, we did good there. Yeah, most of this loot I don't think is gonna move the needle too much, but Alrighty. Oh. I probably should have equipped that. Well, we don't need it now. Guarding Gauntlet's not going to get used. Is this better than this right now? We do have cultist battles coming up. Move resistance isn't really a thing, though. Pristine Lure. We're not going to use Pristine Lure. Sodden Sweater. Kind of like having 90% death blow resistance, to be perfectly honest here. I don't think Gilded Mine's coming off. I don't think Covert Cloak's getting used. We'll hang on to Sodden Sweater for the moment here. Beck and Call's not getting used. Kyurgen's Directory and Telescope are definitely not getting used. Caltrops might get to stay. We have a bunch of combat items and we have nowhere to put them. I gotta start spending these things. I think we gotta drop those and drop that. Yeah, I guess it's gotta be that. I mean, clarifying poultices are pretty good because of like what suppression does, which can stun and daze and do stuff, but we just don't have the room right now. Oh, it's a Docker again. Hey, Docker. Oh, this is a... This is an ordained Docker. That's a little scary. Well, first of all... Oh, nice stun. Okay. Stun changes the calculus here. Because stun means that its first turn it's not going to do anything anyway, so we can rely on Paracelsus to kill it. Let's see what the Docker decides to do. Yowza. Okay, just straight damage to Baldwin's dome here. We do have extra milk-soaked linen, so we might be spending that here. 50-50 misses. Ah, Kiryu, you needed to dodge that, buddy. Oh, that stun's not my favorite thing in the world. But we do manage to get a Solemnity off, which does fix Baldwin up. Oh, Kiryu, why? Whew! Kiryu, why would you do that to me? Oh, Catherine with the save. Catherine, my love, thank you. Catherine with the huge save there. Do I need to do 8 damage to you? I mean, you're going Death's Door anyway, but you have Death Blow resistance. But we do need to start chipping you down. Nah, you know what? Let's make sure this guy doesn't we get payback for almost killing Kiryu there. Very rude. Very rude trying to kill Kiryu. That is not allowed. In fact, it is, one could say it is forbidden. Thank you. Whew. Too close for comfort. Now, then Baldwin gets hit for 38. Oh my god. Screw this zone, man. This zone is just like giving us the business right now. And I don't know why. Let's get your stress back down. Let's heal you for 12 and eat that blind token. We do have to, like, win this fight. I think we're just gonna have to... I think we're just gonna stall this fight out. Just straight to Death's Door again. Good God. I mean, Solemnity, we stay in the fight. Yeah, I think we're just getting blinded repeatedly. 25 point crit. I mean, it's not nothing, but we're not gonna... Yeah, we're not gonna be able to kill this Docker in time. The good news is this Docker, so far as I know, has no method of putting on a die. Best he can do is make way, which is obnoxious, but okay, we managed to get away. Whew, that was close. Oh, Kiryu, giving me a dang heart attack. Giving me a damn heart attack. That was rude. Alright, but we made it through. Go to the Hoarder, and then we really have the choice. We can go to the hospital, or we can go to the Creature Den. Creature Den's worth at least 2 mastery points, possibly 3. That's pretty hard to give up on. What do we got here? Another restorative herbs, don't we? Yeah, we have a spare room for that. Armor repair kit probably makes the cut here. Another pristine lure. I really don't want that. The Mortal Ward does have some value over Greater Gilded Mind. In the final bit, just like giving him a crit token, but I don't know that we're going to make use of it. Definitely want the Armor Repair Kit and the Book of Creative Insults, I think. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna. I don't think Sodden Sweater is gonna get used. Book of Creative Insults can come along.
On the road to damnation.
I think we ditch those. Rest of this can probably Noisemaker. Noisemaker's kind of a maybe, but I think we're good without it. 2 medical equipments here. Yeah. All right. So this is the real choice. So we do have Head in the Sand, which is not. It's not great, but we just need Baldwin to live. Like his job is not dealing damage, it's staying alive. So him being blinded is not the worst, like is not backbreaking to us. Versus an extra mastery. Oh, jeez. Come on, Loki, focus. Extra mastery point gets us. I mean, we've got probably 2 skills we need to master there. Probably a skill or 2 there. I mean, yeah, we need some mastery points here. Yeah, I think we got to go for the Creature Den here. Give up on that hospital. I don't think that Head in the Sand is enough, and it's specifically because it's the leper. If it was the Man-at-Arms, we'd probably be trying to get rid of Head in the Sand because of how much value you get out of that. But the leper doesn't riposte. He doesn't, like, he gets his 1 action a turn, and that's all he's ever bringing to the table. And in that case, like, you're almost better off, like, to me, it just seems like you're better off almost just accepting that that's a thing. All right. Well, we are not just leaving. And I would like to go from somebody who's not at max. Alrighty. Early worms here. Alrighty. How much HP you got? 24 and 17, you say. So if we crit, they both die. Otherwise, no. Okay. Well, that's a good start. There we go. 2 down immediately, which is good. And then we Magnesium Rain away the corpses. Alright, so you've had your turn, right? So it's you that needs to die. Woo! Poet still got it. Poet still does the damage. Alrighty. Stunned and dead to the dot, so... Do I really want to... Is it pick to the face that's giving the stress heal? Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah, we can pass here. We can take 2 stress. We can see the new motion there. But I think we can just pick to the face there, actually, as wild as that is. Because this guy's going to be dead to this dot anyway. And now we get to spend, like, another whole turn doing setup. You know... She's in stealth still. We could Magnesium Rain again. I think we just Battlefield Medicine. It does put a stress on Baldwin, but I don't know that he cares. Yeah, we can Reflection again. And now when this guy dies, I think we get a full round of turns. Oh, it's Gander. Everyone say hi, Gander. And then and now we gotta shoot Gander in the face. repeatedly. Oh, that was a disappointing swing. Alright, so Gander's nearly down. You know, it's funny fighting the Carrion Eaters. Like, it's kind of this world where you either want to, like, take them down and obliterate the corpse, or you're kind of okay with them living around, because they just don't hit that hard. Rawr, Jaws of the Battalion. Like here, we could double tap, but I actually kind of want to just do that. Keep spreading the damage around. There we go. Death's Door for Gander. Gander is down. 8, 15. Okay, so we still got to take you down. Solemnity is not healing yet. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit here. Unfortunately, they did Necrophagia, which is rude. Not a lot we could do there. You know, we didn't really have a chance to get rid of the corpse otherwise. But one Necrophagia is not the worst thing in the world. We can pretty easily live with that. In fact, we just take him down there. And if it wants to eat the corpse again, I don't know that I care. Hopeful again. Discord in the background. Does cost us a stress, but I don't know that I care. Because we can always reflection it back off if we need to, which we kind of don't. There we go. Alright, main one down. Get rid of the other two corpses so this thing doesn't have a chance to heal. Smack it to Death's Door. Nice. Whew, there we go. That was a nice creature den. Really putting really strutting our stuff with Pat Hand now. Remove all diseases from the party. 2 mastery points. We did get the 3 mastery point take there. Gotta like that. It does mean that our... Well, we're not going to need Whiskey Barrel, I don't think. At this point, Nightmare's End is probably going to get kicked out. I do want that Smoke Bomb. I think we can get rid of that healing salve, though. Interestingly, one of the developments, because of the Vestal being out, there's a lot more reason to go to Hero Shrines, at least for the next, like, 5 Hero Shrines I see once I unlock the Vestal, which I will be doing next run. What I'll probably do is grab 4 random characters that aren't Kiryu, basically don't have a memory, go as far as the Altar of Light, dump all the candles, and then reset and grab the Vestal. Because there's no reason not to, basically. But yeah, we actually will have some Hero Shrines to play through, which is exciting. Let's just get you out of there. All we really would want is some more stimulating poultices. If we could get more stimulating poultices, we'd be pretty happy. Sadly, that doesn't look to be in our future here, unless these peasants are freaking loaded. 30 flame, or mixed quirk food in 30 flame, or just, yeah, I think we just take the flat out flame. That's pretty good. Another hero shrine. That'll take us up to what? 1, 2, 5, 6. Plus exemplar is 7, I believe. 7 mastery points is definitely a good number. Oh, well, at least it was a clarifying poultice instead of something we actually care about. Yeah, we're in the realm of like needing to smoke it if you got it. Kind of want to save that. Yeah, I think at this point Nightmare's End comes out. It's weird to throw away a trophy like that, but like we have we have the complete catalog, so why would we need any other trophy? And you know, we're wealthy enough on the bauble front that it's unlikely that we're not going to be able to buy what we want. All right. So Baldwin wants to go to the academic study, which means hitting that other hoarder and an oasis right before the end, or we can hit the cache. We can hit the cache either way, and the hoarder does give us a chance to buy stuff that's kind of interesting. Gotta fight a resistance encounter either way. Alright. I don't like picking up what is effectively, you know, 2 stress here. You know, 3 up, 2 down. But we do have Wind Chime, which purges a little bit. In our, you know, we seem to be doing okay on the stress front. So, oh, not a Docker again. Not an ordained Docker again. Why? Why? Right. Well, same strategy as before. Okay. That's a good start. That's a doubly good start. 7, so you're just gone. And you are dead as well. We really need to get Withstand back in, because I think Withstand would probably be pretty relevant here. Also, kind of wish we had Point Blank Shock instead of Tracking Shot right now. Maybe I need to put that in there. All right, because now we need. Oh, oh, what the hell? Oh God. Everything about that was bad. Alright, thankfully Kiryu's got the damage output going for us. As does Catherine. So Kiryu and Catherine are gonna kind of pull this together here. Alright, they're hopeful of a better place. I really don't like having Kiryu up in front like that, but I don't have much of a choice. Oh! Oh God! Why? Oh, God. Ow. Thank God he doesn't do dots because Solemnity. Don't worry, it's K. But, oh my God, ow. Jeez. These Dockers are mean-spirited people. All right, let's just set the formation back up here. All right. And unfortunately, yeah, we're gonna have to have Baldwin take a stress point there just to restabilize here. What the hell? Die. Man, that was savage. Those Dockers were not kind. But we did make it. We did make it. So we're still in it to win it here. Pat Hand is proving to be a pretty sturdy formation. We don't care about the flapjacks. We've got all the food we need. We do need to make room once freaking again, and I think it's gotta be. We gotta ditch some baubles, because relics are gonna be the main thing we're looking to buy from. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. No. I do not wish to fight the Shambler. The Shambler can screw right off. Well, at this point, we may as well go to the Hoarder. Or at least head in that direction. You will fight so that others may flee. Yeah, what if I want to do some fleeing? Why have I always got to be the one holding the line? Like, real talk, why am I always the one holding the line? Surely there's an opportunity for someone else to make a noble sacrifice. You know, and, you know, die for the good of the cause here rather than making me continuously do it. Oh, I am not a fan of this. Well, actually, hang on. Is this... Are you at 20? You are at 20. Yeah, I guess we're fighting. I don't like that, but Kiryu and Audrey being at 20 out of 20 really makes me want to not break that relationship up. Alrighty. Well, gotta say, this is not a great shift, but this is a shift I can work with. As long as he doesn't heal. If he heals, it's a bit of a problem. Okay, good, he didn't heal. Paracelsus can work from the second rank here. Oh, man. We are just getting lit up with the crits right now. It is not my favorite thing. I will say that much. We need to intimidate. We need the damage to be a little more concentrated. All right, you're dead. You are almost dead. In fact, let's go ahead and make sure you're gone. Let's take you down. All right. Holekeeper being last is not my favorite thing. I'd much rather have a weaker character as the last survivor. Oh, hey! But Holekeeper did just reset our formation, so we can't be, too grumpy. This does give Paracelsus a stress, but it does, fix up that part. All right. Ugh. There we go, Audrey. All right, so you have Death Blow. Yeah, you do. Okay. All right, how much of a heal can we get off here? Is Solemnity up? Solemnity might be up. Solemnity up would be stellar. Wonderful. There we go. You're fixed up. Hopeful. Nice. Heals for 6. Heals for 7. Alright. Heals for basically the same amount. And does mean that we don't have... means we don't pick up that stress, which I kind of dig. Unfortunately, it does look like we're going to have multiple people take hits here, but that's fine. Alright. For a fight my party wasn't super keen on having, or as keen as normal, we did get a mastery point. Well, that's actively bad for Kiryu, so we're not taking that. Tormenting Locket is not the thing we want on a sharp shot highwayman, so that can just get the hell out. Neutralizing powders can definitely go. We don't need this many stacks of milk-soaked linen. It's good. It's not that good. I think the calming incense goes here. We're definitely going to the hoarder. We're not fighting again. That's for sure. Do got one more road battle here. And then I think we can avoid road battles the rest of the way if we want. But first we got to deal with some pillagers here. Which I think Audrey actually wants to be killing. I just haven't been worried about it because it's just not the thing I'm worried about. All right, Paracelsus, I'm really sorry about this, but I need you to take that post for me. 11. Off by 1. Unfortunate. Got greedy, got punished. The dog is more annoying to me than the shooter. Especially since we did have the Intimidate backup. Get it down anyway. Discord blowing up in the background. Do we take the heal? Yeah, we do. Get Audrey back up to more or less full. Baldwin continuing to get cut up. Got head in the sand and all the troubles that come with it, but, yeah, no, I don't... Alright, so he's down. Unfortunate. Oh. Punished. Punished out the wazoo. Alright. Both of those guys gone at least. Dog is gonna be dead next turn. Solemnity is not active. Alright, dog is now dead to dots. Yes. Okay, good. Take our Dead of Night heal. We will take our Battlefield Medicine heal, even though it's not... heals for 16, heals for 12. Yeah, well, healing for 12 is plenty. I don't think 4 HP is going to be make or break here. If it ends up being, you all know where to direct your complaints. Just a moment. And we're back. At least I hope we're back. Alright, 40 flame and a dream here. So we start by checking out... Oh, okay, that's okay. What do we got? Plus 5% damage per positive token. Highway robbery skills. So that's almost good. Clasp knife, though. Clasp knife is a weapon and is serrated. That swaps out for this. That gives us the bleed chance. Yeah, there we go. That's one of the items we were looking for. Nothing else here strikes my fancy. Whetstone, why not? Almanacs are useless to us at this point. I mean, the rest of this isn't really very exciting. What's on our wagon right now? I don't think we have a medical equipment, do we? Forget what the key is for... I don't remember. What the heck? We'll buy it. I don't remember. Having a bit of a moment here. Yeah, we don't have one. Okay, that's actually pretty good pickup then. All right, so final trick here. We have one mineral-rich spring water on hand, so that would be at least one more. That's probably worth more than the academic study, but the academic study does avoid a road battle, and I think that actually is probably the decider here. We've had several very sketchy road battles, particularly dockers seem to keep showing up, and that is not something I'm interested in running into again, if we can avoid it. So let's, another whetstone, the rest of this is probably just junk, because we have 2 smoke bombs, and that's all we need. I guess we take it all. Crow's Nest and Work Table Loom are definitely out. Clasp Knife over Rousing Recorder. And I don't think Rousing Recorder fits anywhere, because Greater Gilded Mind is probably better for Baldwin specifically. We don't need the food, because we already have the food we want to have. Don't need that. Don't need Crow's Feet now. And we'll get rid of the war medals, because we're never gonna build up enough war medals, or we're never gonna build up enough baubles to buy another trinket. So basically, if you can't get back up to 80, there's no point in having any. All right, so hang on. Before we go into this fight, I've been talking about getting Withstand back in. Is that the play? Yeah, I think it is. I think it is because those block tokens are relevant. For you, let's put PBS back in. I haven't been using this, but Lunge does heal Kiryu for 10% right now. And she is a Wanderer, so this isn't, like, useless to us. Guess there's a world where we panic button that. We can set up like that for now. Actually, probably pull Dead of Night out just for this one and leave in Absinthe. There we go. You're good the way you are, I think. Yeah, yeah. Because Blinding Gas... Actually, it can hit the, Yeah, okay. Here we go. So this is probably something... comment section below if you saw this earlier, but I probably should have been using this. I've been playing Catherine like she's a Deadeye, when in reality she's not. She's a Wanderer. But it just, I don't think it's mattered because she's just sitting there dealing the damage. All right, Exemplar time. In darkness too. Not our favorite, but we'll make it work. I actually do think we take aim our first turn. Now this is one of the ones where normally, if someone was to ask me, hey, what's the strategy dealing with the Exemplar? I would usually say you probably just ignore the altar and accept that it's going to eventually get sacrificed. Like, there's not a lot you can do to prevent it. Oh, that's a new icon for horror. That's cool. There's not a lot you can do to prevent it, so don't try. Like, just focus on killing everything else. All right, there's Prelude. Which, by the way, if I may be so bold, how about you go screw yourself? Just get rid of that combo token. All right. Well, I am perfectly fine with you doing that. And that should kill the altar off. Whew. Paracelsus just getting chewed up here. Unfortunately, I think we just gotta hope here. All right. There's Withstand. There's the healing salves that we've been kind of banking on here. Ooh, really was hoping for the crit there. Ooh. Another huge crit there. All right, Kiryu. Solemnity doesn't heal yet, so let's punch in the 24 crit there. Does heal for 16, but I think we gotta pump the damage in. We do avoid the Prelude here. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to avoid this fall. So I think we're gonna... Well, we might be able to. We're gonna get close to avoiding it here. I mean, we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him to Death's Door. Okay, Paracelsus, for all the marbles here, to avoid a fall. You had your chance. Boom! There it is. There is no fall today. Pat Hand is not taking that nonsense. 2 Glimmers of Hope, compress kit. That would have been useful earlier. None of the rest of this is very useful. I am going to take those Glimmers of Hope just to be kind of cute. And I'll show you why in a minute here. I think Baldwin has the random ambition, yeah, to use 2 glimmers of hope. So what we'll do, put those in. Oh, I didn't even slot in these smoke bombs. Whoopsie. Probably should have. That would have been pretty useful. Would have been pretty useful to have that smoke bomb in there, I think. But yeah, what we're just gonna have him use those 2 glimmers of hope for. Oh, nice! We got a speed potion right at the end. Can't be mad about that. All right, there's the inn. So that was a journey and a half to get that done. But we did do it. Catherine is anemic. Kiryu is devout. And Baldwin has Thanatomaniac. Okay. And we did get a total of 9 mastery points there. So, yeah. All right. Well, first of all, food for everybody. Kiryu and Paracelsus. All right, now we go for the, I mean, now we execute on the strategy, right? It's... There we go. It's, Baldwin now has, 160% extra healing. So he's gonna basically, start and finish every combat at max health, because, that's just how he rolls. All right, let's check our final provisioner here. Boom, junk, all of it. Meditative totem, armor repair kit can come along. Wax inoculant does nothing. Smoke bombs don't really do a whole lot. Smelling salts, let's buy those just because. I guess we can buy the smoke bombs too, just in case, because nothing else is going to move the needle. So that was sort of a waste of oxygen. But, who had the... Yeah, head in the sand. And we didn't get rid of it. Well, we tried. We did the best we could there. Alrighty. Withstand gets its upgrade. Chop gets its upgrade. Solemnity gets its upgrade. Intimidate gets its upgrade. And now we set up Baldwin's final configuration here. We don't need Purge. We put in Intimidate. And there we go. This is... Baldwin is just here to tank the damage. Kiryu. Okay, well, I guess we'll do Paracelsus first. So you're just not in a position to reliably use Cause of Death. Blinding Gas is tempting, but not really what we want to be doing. I think Paracelsus is just good where she is. The only thing possibly would be like an Emboldening Vapors, but I don't think that's moving the needle. Now that we don't have these relationships, I don't really want to be lunge pirouetting. And I think Absinthe can get its upgrade just to have it. And we'll think about that. And Kiryu. I mean, I guess Kiryu technically has all the things he could want upgraded. We can upgrade Point Blank Shot just cuz. You're good the way you are. Just in case for some reason I decide I need to use Blinding Gas instead of dealing the damage. You know what? I guess this does mean we can set up Lunge and Pirouette, because there's no other skill that needs it. Like, no other skill we're likely to be using. So, yeah, there we go. All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in. We're heading to the mountain to finish the fight here. Going into the Focused Fault. We have Baldwin is gassed up as much as he can be. We're stuck on trinkets. We've got a few extra combat items to bring in right at the end here if need be. Though, you know, to be honest, it's just gonna be... Okay, good. I about had a panic attack. I was like, did I upgrade Indiscriminate Science? Oh god. But I did. Okay, we're good. Alright, let's hit this. So thank you all for watching. Remember to tune in next time as Pat Hand takes on the mountain and finishes this fight. Until next time, see ya!